back
They will fall off under their
to life.
elephant asses.
What do you have to say about it?
I won't lie to you. I'm a bit scared, but at the same time, I feel our boys will weed them up. They will be the least of our problems. But
So what's your
my problem again is I'm scared of two players in Ivory Coast, Kessie and Fofana. That guy that plays in Saudi. That guy has a very powerful shot from outside the box. If you give him any little space, my brother is going to take you, whether we like it or not. So I think our midfield should, or our defensive midfielders should pay more attention to those players. But I would say two will win 2-0.
name in final?
If I'm being
But
honest, Ivory Coast
yeah,
by first half will wrap it up. Let me
We're here once again. Welcome to Ball 18 up Super Eagles. Super Eagles defeated the Bafana of South Africa's on penalties 4-2. What do you guys have to say about the game? The game generally, how we played, how Wambali, people were saying that once South Africa gets to penalty, Williams in quote and unquote will save South
I
Africa. What do you guys have to say about
I told you that
about the game?
Williams is a fraud. I told you the last time we spoke. I said there's no way.
yeah.
I'm not saying it's not good, but the penalties he saved. Come on, it's just one of those hypes. Who saves four penalties in a shootout and then you call me a good goalkeeper? Wambali was the best keeper. Even look at the way that our keepers saved those penalties with all the whole confidence. And I think the South Africans, what messed them up was that if you watch the extra time, they were literally
Yeah,
slowing the game down to get the penalties.
yeah,
That is the most unprofessional thing you can do. Like you're hoping for your keeper to repeat the same thing he did in the previous game, and that killed them because
yeah.
now all their players' hope is that I will play my PK and hope for the keeper. They're not even thinking about themselves. Like, let me contribute to making sure that because they had chances every time they attacked us. I was worried that oh more this way these guys are attacking. They're very quick, but I
Yeah.
think again the Nigerian team strike fear to them because it's the way they approach the game to us in the first 60 minutes. It's almost like they were scared to score or they were scared to play forward and leave behind spaces because
Yeah, because of
they
our
didn't.
counter attack.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
didn't really play a balanced game. But you could see flashes whenever they attacked, they meant it. But again, it's like, am I gonna if we play them again, we'll beat them 3-0. I'm not even worried. They're a bunch of nobodies. So I'm glad that nonsense Yusuf that came on last minute that gave the South Africans hope. That thing really pissed me off. But there's
No,
no
no,
need
no.
to.
That you can't call it nonsense. It can happen to
But that
anybody.
no
The
no
guy
no
came from his
that
blank
no
side.
it's something minutes as one that come on. 89 minutes. There's some tackle we should not be making.
Yes.
You can
No, he
you can
didn't make a tackle.
hold
The
him
ball.
tight to avoid him turning.
No, no, you didn't see what happened. They passed the ball. He was in front of the guy. The guy came from behind. Just wanted to clear the ball. Just
No,
that's a genuine mistake. It can
you
happen
know
to
that
anybody.
this mistake would have cost us. That cost us our
It can
lives.
happen to anybody. It can happen to anybody. It's not his fault.
But yeah, the game like I think the last game we played was even with
Mhm.
Angola was more tougher than the South African game. It was more a balanced game. This game was boring until the 60th minute when Nigeria scored a PK. Then South Africa started opening up. So
You,
just
you,
one
you
observation.
know, it's a semi-final, yeah. And like you said, South Africa were cautious
Counters.
of the attack Nigeria had. Although they are very good with the ball, if you
Yes,
watch
they
the
are
way
very good. Yes, I
they
agree.
play their short passes, they played very well. And we are using just two midfielders in the midfield, which is Onyeka and Iwobi
And Iwobi is always forward. So while he's only one.
with their old three midfielders, and their wingers to come in and play. So they are using like five midfielders against two of our midfielders. So generally, I think we played cautious and they did too, but we missed Zaidu in the game because
The
our
left back,
defense,
right?
because yesterday our defense was a bit open. It's not that Aina is not better than Zaidu or Zaidu is not better than Aina playing that left back. It's just that when you form a partnership with somebody, you know when to go, you know when
I
to
want to
come.
stay
So I
back.
think it was lacking between Bassi and Aina at some point. Osaitu did well coming in for
He
Zaidu. I
did very
think he
well.
did really
Very
well.
well,
Yeah,
yeah.
did really well. If they didn't cancel the second goal, he would have gotten an assist. He was going forward and he was coming back. And unsung hero in that team is Semi Ajayi. I give it to that guy. That guy has been performing
The guy that was
seriously.
making some mad tackles at the back, some last
Yeah,
minute
Semi Ajayi,
dish.
the tall,
Yeah,
yeah, the
he did it
tall
really
guy,
well. I
yeah,
agree.
yeah, very well. He has throughout this tournament, he has been an unsung hero. He's the one that uses the ball most at the back. His tackles, you never dribble him. You never dribble past
You know
him.
what?
I think
Who Semi Ajayi reminded me of? I know you say Arsenal again, but just to be very, very, fair with him, he reminds me of Gabriel in Arsenal, and that the other guy, our captain Trent, reminds me of Saliba. You know the quiet ones that they are doing their work, but see that say
second,
yeah, Ajayi own was more even tackles. He's there, he's
yeah,
giving it. Yeah, so
yeah.
he did really well. I agree.
He did well. He did well. Kenny, what do you have to say about the game? What do you think about Ivory Coast meeting Ivory Coast in the final? Because they say, in quote and unquote, that this is a story. Ivory Coast, the elephant that is almost dead,
Oh
is coming
please, they
back
will fall off. They will
to
fall off of that
to life.
elephant nonsense.
What do you have to say about it?
I won't lie to you. I'm a bit scared, but at the same time, I feel our boys would weed them up. They will be the least of our problems. But
So what's
you
your
know, my problem again is I'm scared of two players in Ivory Coast, Kessie and Fofana. That guy that plays in Saudi.
yeah,
That guy
reshape?
he has a very powerful shot from outside the box. If you give him any little space, my brother is
Mm,
going to take you, whether we like it or not. So I think
mm.
our midfield should, or our defensive midfielders should pay more attention to those players. But I would say two will win 2-0.
Me in final. Mm.
If I'm being
But
That's
honest, because
yeah,
by first half we'll wrap it up. Let me tell you who should change. You see that Moses Simon guy should get out of the team for finals. I hate the way he attacks ball. He's the worst of all of them, bro. I thought Chuku, what's his name? Is it Chuku? Is the guy
Chukwueze,
like
yeah,
Chuku? I thought Chuku was better. That one is even is the he's very
he
greedy
doesn't
guy.
like passing.
He doesn't like
When
passing.
he
They
has
should go
opportunity
and
to
if
pass,
they can bring Kelechi back, senior man, put that on that right wing, Baba is better
yeah.
because
it's just that
But please,
Cinnamon
can I ask
Kills
you guys a
doesn't have
question?
that. Cinnamon Kills doesn't have that energy that those guys have. You get.
to run to
And
attack.
I
I
won't say
get it.
yes to run and come back. Cinnamon Kills is very good on the ball and his shots are accurate.
But that's what I'm saying. We don't need people that
I
have
won't say
energy.
those people are
We
greedy.
have
Okay.
Simon, right? And what's his name?
Lookman,
No, look, no, sorry. We have
Lookman,
Lukman and what's our star striker? Oshimen,
Osimhen.
Osimhen.
right? Baba, we don't need three people that are on high drugs. Just we need someone that you know how it will be give those passes, right? Senior
Mm,
man has a better pass accuracy than Iwobi. You know, those people that they're not
yeah.
fast. They can hold the ball and give you nice passes.
Yeah, like
Like
that pass he gave to Murphy
God bless you.
that caught,
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly. I don't even mind Murphy coming in very early. I don't know why they brought Murphy late. I didn't know Murphy was that good. He had good pace. He had good true run. You know those players that waiting
Yeah,
on
yeah. He's a
they waiting
good
on the
player
edge.
in the League One he
Yeah,
scores. Yeah,
But can I
he's
ask you
good.
guys? Sorry, can I ask you guys a question? Why is the
Okay.
coach playing Simon Moses and Lookman at the same time? Why?
There has been you hardly change a winning team.
I agree.
In
Yes,
a
Fair.
I
tournament, you
agree.
hardly change a winning team. So, and he has won with that team till this particular time. So they'll keep starting. And you
Simon
can't bench
have to
Lukman.
go.
Lukman is
I don't
efficient.
mind Lukman. Lukman has been a Lukman attack are very like what do you call it with intentions. Simon
Yeah.
only my problem with him is that the way he changes wings. We don't need him to come to Lukman wing. He spoils it. He gets ball. He's trying to dribble too much. Baba, some that is a game against South Africa. You know, whenever we head the ball, I'm like, guys, that people on the wing that are free, they will not pass. If you look at Oshimen will hold the ball and need to look for runners. And every time Oshimen is in a post, if you notice about the wingers, they're not even up front. Papa just that's why I don't like the high energy thing is good, but we don't need two people on the wing that are high. You can put Oshimen can always drift to the right or drift to the left. Put someone that is intelligent with Iwobi in that middle of the park. Baba will be golden because we will always have chances. Or maybe my opinion, right? I don't want to put Iwobi on the bench. But I like Yusuf and Onyeka against Ivory Coast midfield. Because my fear with
Yeah.
Iwobi is good, but physicality, I don't know if he can. But again, if I put Yusuf, then I'm going to miss out on Iwobi's pass. He's the only one I want to look forward to forward passes. And Onyeka sometimes is one
He's
is
undecisive.
Yeah, his game is like typical. You know those
So
Nigerian
so
players
in
that they
that
hold
midfield,
ball.
in that midfield, yeah, when Yusuf came in, you could see that we played more forward passes because he's a midfielder that actually looks forward.
Okay, unless that,
His
unless I'm
passes,
missing that.
yes, his first pass is always forward, and he's actually good on the ball too.
Yeah,
He
he's good on the
actually marks
ball.
around, but Iwobi too does Iwobi passes might not be as good as he, but Iwobi's energy to run around with Onyeka complements him in the midfield because we're actually playing five defenders, two midfielders, and three attackers. So you actually need energy in the midfield to cover for those two people that are playing. Do you understand? That's why sometimes you see Osimhen is always up front because Lookman comes into the midfield to help them at some point in time. Um, I think we are missing out on people in Ivory Coast, which is Adingra and Howler, because since they came into the team,
They've been
Ivory
doing
Coast have
well.
been
That's
doing
that's
well.
true. That's true.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
Ivory Coast have
I
been
don't
doing
care
well.
about those people, bro. See,
But
if
we
Ivory Coast
shouldn't
beat us,
underrate
if Ivory
them.
Coast beat us, right? They've beaten the best team in the last 10 years for Africa. Baba, we are anybody that play Nigeria now will be scared. If you see South Africa, right? The first 60 minutes they were pressing, but they're scared to go for. If we catch them, they are finished. Baba, you have Osimhen up front already. That guy is fast, and I think one thing that is helping these our boys is the hunger to like represent the country is there. You can see the guys who don't want to play football. Our
Yeah,
previous national teams,
the passion.
yeah, the passion, yes,
Yeah, the
exactly.
passion is there.
The previous teams we have, they are good, but they are guys. We've had better teams than Osimhen them, like as a whole, that complains it.
Yeah, true.
But they always play that like, let's just play. But for us, from the back to the front, everyone wants to play. And whenever they bring Kelechi on, you see Kelechi now is gingering. And I like the coach substitutions though for that penalty thing. Like
Yeah, we
so,
must, we must,
Yeah.
in as much as Nigerians do not like the coach, or or didn't really fancy him at the start of the
at the beginning,
tournament,
yeah,
we must actually give it to him.
he has done
For
very
him,
well
first
so
of
far.
all, yes, for first of all, him changing tactics. You know, the first game he played a 4-3-3, which didn't really work. The second game, that's when he changed it to a five
Was the first
two
game
three.
against Ivory
And
Coast?
no, 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 it was against Guinea-Bissau.
Yeah, Guinea-Bissau
Yeah.
1-0, I think.
I played one, no, that
We
we
play
played
1-1.
1-1. Was
1-1,
it
okay,
One
1-1.
was it
one.
Guinea-Bissau or
Or
yeah,
Guinea or
something, sir.
something.
We played 1-1 with them. Then after that game, that's when he switched to a 5-2-3, um 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 5-2-3 when attacking, 5-3-1 when 5-4-1 when defending. That's when he switched to it because it's actually good because we are secured. We've only considered two goals in the whole tournament. I think we must actually give it to the coach Pesero. We must
I know,
actually
yeah,
say he
yeah.
has done. So
Pesero has done really well. I agree on that.
yes. So what's your final prediction? Let's take final predictions for the Nations Cup on
I think the only thing that
Sunday.
will probably be against us is the fans. These are the host nations, and they'll be hostile. And this is when, if you're not even watching football before, as an Ivory Coast person, like you have to be on this. You have to be there. Like so, they will have the like when you're playing football, you have someone singing your name. It's different from when you're playing. Yes, Nigerians will be loud, even if we are five. That their drum beating and everything. So I think it will be 2-1, and I hope we have a start fast. We must not be trying to equalize in that game because if not, Africa will
Must
not
not
give
be
us a
reactive, we
chance.
must be
Yeah,
proactive.
when we practice from the beginning, must at least resolute in defense. Because I didn't like the way they played against South Africa in the first 16 minutes. They were too shaky, misplaced passes. I was like, this is not Nigerians. This is not Nigerian we've seen in the past couple games. So hopefully we have a
Must also
solid.
put in fatigue.
Yeah, I guess so. But then I think we should have enough rest for the finals and the ginger to know that this is the last lap before we pick up that
That's lap,
trophy.
yeah.
So I see a close game because Ivory Coast have given respect of they're a very good team even though they've not really had the best of tournaments. They just have a nonsense fairy tale story, but I don't care. So 2-1.
So you're saying Netflix is not going to shoot Ivory Coast from falling lion to raising
They
elephant,
are,
I
they are
believe that's their
gone.
nickname.
Unfortunately, if they've
They're
met
gone.
if they've met South Africa, I'll say they'll win. But they are meeting the giant of Africa, so unfortunately, I don't see how they'll survive it. 2-1,
Nice one.
2-1
Let's
Arsenal.
let's let's touch on okay, 2-1 promise. Kenny, what's your final score?
2-1.
2-1 too. Okay. We hope that on Sunday
What
when
about
we are
you?
doing our post match. I'll say the narrow win 1-0 for Nigeria.
We don't score much though, so I agree.
I hope on Sunday when we are doing a post match we'd all be smiling.
And then one thing I was
Let's
going to
quickly
touch on,
touch on the
one I'm going to touch on is
okay.
Oshimen. He needs to be scoring his headers. I like the way he always times his headers, but he needs to be putting them away.
Yeah, late.
Yeah, he needs to. His lating is good, but
True.
he needs to put them away. But anyways, yeah, we can kick on.
Yeah. Okay, let's quickly touch on the weekend games. We have Arsenal going to West Ham, Manchester United going to Villa Park, and Man City are at home to Everton. Chelsea is playing Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace, yeah.
Yeah,
I think
so
Liverpool is playing
what?
Burnley at home at Anfield.
Yes, yes. So what are your quick predictions? Let's just run through that. Quick predictions on
Everton City is at where
Etihad.
and it's the first
Yeah.
game,
Yeah,
so
City Everton.
City will looking to quickly top the table from there going forward.
Mm.
But
Okay.
Everton is a very good team though. They're one of the bogey teams for City too as well. They always win. They get
In Goodison Park.
Golden Park, but City will win. City has too much for them with the form of Foden and De Bruyne back, and then Haaland. Haaland is missing some crazy chances. So I see City winning a narrow 2-1 win.
Narrow 2-1 win. Okay. Arsenal, West Ham.
Bro.
Kenny.
Okay, go ahead, Kenny.
West Ham, Arsenal, sorry.
West Ham Arsenal. 2-0
Mm.
to Arsenal.
Don't forget they beat you 2-0. It was supposed to
That
even
was
be
Oh, guys,
let me
ask for the prediction now.
You just asked, but let's be honest.
You ask for a prediction.
Both
Which
games
what kind of bias? Please, this boy is hey.
Leave both games we've lost to West Ham, whether in the league, and we gave it to them. We handed it to them.
Bro, thank you. I
Whether
swear.
we like it or
You
not.
see that header? Those two set piece
You
goals
want
were
it to
very
them.
annoying.
No, it's not going. This time around, I told you last week, if you can remember. I said these 5 games we are playing this
I believe you, Prophet.
this month, we are going to win.
I believe you.
Hands down. Because the toughest opponent we had, which you thought we were going to lose, was Liverpool, but we surprised you, and we beat them hands down 3-1. These are small teams. We'll win 5 games straight. Don't worry.
I think
No problem. By Sunday, you'll be here.
I think for me,
You'll be
Yeah, we'll
sweating,
be here.
even though there's AC.
No, I think for me with West Ham game is I don't want Declan Rice to play like he played at the Emirates. At the Emirates, it was
Don't worry.
playing
It
too
will impress you,
emotional.
bro. It
But
will impress you.
if
Don't
I'm to
worry.
predict a normal score line for Arsenal against West Ham, me I will say 3-0, and Declan Rice scoring 2.
That's normal score line for you.
3-0. 3-0.
Please, can you ask the young man
Villa
what he thinks
Park.
about this team?
Villa Park, Manchester United going to Villa Park.
Oh.
What's your prediction? What's your prediction?
Mine is on a good form in the sense of the young boys carrying the club. That is Rasmus, Nacho, and what's his young Mino.
Yeah, don't forget that Licha is 6 weeks out. At least 6 weeks.
No, but
6 weeks to 8 out.
I don't care about Licha to be honest. Because it's not like Maya had bad defense. Let's be honest. Like it's not like before we were mocking Maguire or Evans. Those guys they've done pretty solid. If I'm the coach, I wouldn't even start Licha some of the games. I'll still be putting him on the bench to be coming up. I think so. That's probably partly what caused Licha to get off injury. He's coming for a long-term injury. He's not really starting any game for the next 10 weeks. Slowly get because. Defense is not the problem for Man U. If you notice, the previous problem for Man U has been from midfield to attack. It has not clicked.
That's when you do not understand it because Licha
No.
coming in has helped us improve our game. Let me explain something to you.
You don't need
When
expansion.
Licha plays, when Licha
Mr. P,
plays,
sorry to cut you short. Sorry to cut you short. Please, let's not. He wants to explain some things. We don't need that explanation. He should tell us the score. He's a Man U fan.
It's a video that will also explain about formation and everything.
Let's
So
Feel
when
free.
Licha plays, yeah, we can press higher up
progress the ball, you mean?
because yes, we can press the ball higher up in the opponent's half because of Licha's positioning and his coordination. Secondly, we can play out of the back better because Licha is able to play the pass from the defense
Forward.
into the midfield. He's also a good ball carrier, which we don't have in the defense.
No.
Only
You have Shaw.
Only Licha. No,
Shaw's a good ball
no.
carrier.
Only Shaw from the left back. I'm talking of centre back.
Fair.
The only people that carry the ball are
It's
Dalot,
Maguire though.
Shaw,
Maguire carries
and
the ball
Licha.
well for you guys. Though.
Maguire doesn't carry the ball. Maguire play long passes. I'm talking of penetrating passes that starts the attack. Go and look at all our goals.
Fair.
Licha
If you
has
say
the ball.
centre
He's
back,
talking
yes,
of
Licha.
starting.
Yes,
So-
Licha. But you will not
it's
miss that so
going to be
much
a
though.
miss.
You will not miss that so much
No,
because
That's what I'm telling you. Is the base of how we want to play. Look at the 2 games or 4 games that Licha has come back. We've played more entertaining and better football, but that notwithstanding, Manchester United is winning Aston Villa 3 goals to 1.
Okay.
That game, that even if I pick Man U to win maybe 2-1 or close, not 3-1, because of the fact that Aston Villa, they are frauds. So I don't like, you see, Emery's kind of game will always give any opposition a chance. Look at the way Chelsea dispatched them 3-1. And
Yesterday.
I will not be surprised that Man U do the same. Even 3-1 might not even be that surprising. So for me, I'll say 2-1 to Man U.
They might surprise you tomorrow. Or sorry, on Saturday.
I won't be
You, what will be a
surprised.
score?
I'll be surprised.
Let it be a score.
Oh, me?
Mm.
Let me 1-1 draw.
Maybe your mouth. Don't worry yourself. We'll do post match now. Post match on Sunday.
Me, my
You must cry.
problem
You
is
must
you,
envy.
my problem with you is don't come on Sunday and be explaining. No evidence. Because
You must.
start,
You must cry.
you will cry on Sunday, don't worry, I
You
got you.
must cry. As Chelsea finally turned the corner after beating Villa in the FA Cup yesterday, what will you have to say about their game against Crystal Palace on
Even
Monday?
if we've seen this before, they've been on 3-4 games run doing well. The problem with Chelsea fans and Chelsea as a whole is, I think the manager said it. This season, they have to expect them to be foolish. It's not. There's no guarantee any turn on the corner. We've seen these performances with Chelsea
So you see,
before.
you didn't see the Enzo shirt as he's called the
Forget
PPP.
Enzo.
You
It's
didn't
not
see
say
him wearing
one
the shirt.
one goal he score is opening shirt. Okay, if he score one goal, what will Palmer do? Palmer should take his spank down then. Do you understand? How much is Enzo? How much is Palmer? Palmer, maybe 35 million pounds and the 100 million plus. Come on. For me, Palmer is the most important player in the team. He didn't do those nonsense. All this is just trying to take off. He's a 100 million. See, if you don't know how bad Enzo has been, look at Declan Rice. 100, how much was Declan Rice? Same 100 plus million. But nobody has spoken about the price tag about Declan Rice. And he's not even scoring goals. So keep it in mind. I think he's even scored more goals than Enzo this season, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
So
yes.
so at the end of the day, I don't think it's a good performance, but we've seen this with Chelsea have played Arsenal off the park, played Man City, who again I think even played Liverpool at the beginning of the season. They've had these good performances. The thing is consistency, like someone said, one of the podcasts I was watching, because they're a young team, this is expected. So there's no surprises. I won't be surprised they beat Palace, but I won't be surprised Palace start beating them by first half 2-0. So the only caveat is Palace don't have Eze, I think, and Oli said this weekend. So that might be a straw in the back for Chelsea. But again, it's a London derby, so
Derby, yeah. So lastly, before we leave,
we didn't speak about Liverpool Burnley.
oh, Liverpool Burnley. Sorry, Liverpool Burnley. What do you? I think
Is
it's
that
a walk in
field?
the park for
No,
Liverpool.
yeah, it's walking about that because of my bad belly for them. I think Burnley would snatch a 1-1 draw.
This same Burnley. Well, it's
You'll
football.
be
Any pick
shocked.
up football. It's not going
I
to
don't know the one
happen.
that broke Liverpool's unbeaten run during the pandemic. So don't speak about it like that. They will shock you. They will shock you.
No problem. Lastly, I saw something today. Who would you have in your team right now, based on form and everything? Saka or Palmer?
Saka. Saka.
Kenny.
Saka
Saka, bro.
is
Let
my
me
player,
tell you.
so
Let me tell you how
I'll
bad
support
it
him
is.
any damn time.
Yeah, I don't know if you've
Okay.
seen the goal scored and assist this season. It's only Foden and Saka that in fact, Foden, because of his hat trick, he got to the same amount of contribution. A goal at 22 or something, 23. Saka, imagine a season where he's not even like as in Saka's peak and he has his contribution. There's a difference. Saka is on an Arsenal team challenging for a title at his back, one of our best players. Palmer is where? It's a mid-table team. Do you get the point? The question is, can
But
Palmer?
Palmer is also playing in a bad team, but he's still
Can I
standing.
But there's no
quickly say
pressure. There's no pressure in Chelsea team.
I know that he's scoring
There's no
penalties.
there's
I know
no
that he's
pressure.
scoring
It's
thank
fine.
penalties
God
and all,
you
There's no pressure in
save a lot of
Chelsea
water.
team.
but Saka too has been having bad games and he ends up scoring
And how
Think
many
about
penalty has
tapping
Saka
or
scored?
something like that. So
think about
Stop
Saka,
saying
right?
I
tapping.
don't think he has
Now
played
he's
penalty.
tapping now. He's
Think
tapping
about
as well.
Saka, right,
No,
bro?
I'm just playing devil's advocate
There's
here.
no
I'm
devil's
just
advocate. This one is a children advocate. They're not even on the same level. See, if we compare Palmer to Garnacho in Man U, that's the same level. They just started playing football. Saka is a man, world class winger. And the whole Premiership after Salah. After Salah is Saka now. Who's better than him?
World class?
Yes, he's world class. Are you kidding?
Wow.
He's world class, baby.
Wow.
See, in the whole Premiership, if you put Salah aside, who's better than him on the wing? Tell me.
Maybe one call Anthony.
No, Anthony's useless. He has already declined Anthony.
Maybe one to do something now.
Saka is, see, the thing is, you will just Palmer better. Maybe do this again in 2 seasons. If you're in Chelsea, anybody that scored 2 goals in a row, you're a star. The team, there's no pressure. There's a different pressure when you're carrying your team as title challengers, and the fans are looking like Saka. Come on, do something. Before we were comparing Saka and Martinelli. Now it's no longer a conversation. So Saka is only looking at like give star boy the ball, he will do something. So while Palmer is good, but his talent is useless. He's a Chelsea player. He's not close to Saka. He's not close to Saka.
That usually very always both my head. So your final say is that you rather have Saka in your team than Palmer.
The good comparison is Saka and Foden. That's the proper comparison. I don't mind having Foden.
I'm talking.
No, my brother. Let him answer the question too.
No, I'm talking of no. I can't answer the question. I'm playing.
No, you should. You should. No, you should have an opinion too.
No, I'm talking of. I'm playing them. Just leave me. I'm saying so. You rather have a Saka in your team than a Palmer.
That's the final answer. Saka. Yeah. Yes, thank you. We'll stick with